The upcoming 14th United Nations Conference on Trade and Development is anchored on translating the 2030 Agenda of Sustainable Development into action. Emphasis is being laid on commodities trade with a view of helping developing countries increase exports.
Textiles and apparel and financial services. And we see those as sectors that all the countries within the East Africa region can actually benefit from in terms of attracting investors. This we see as a best possible approach towards attracting investors into the region.
Stakeholders in the textile and apparel industry plan to leverage on the conference to woo investors. The local textile and apparel industry is struggling to return to profitability after several years of stagnation characterized by the closure of various textile companies.
Focus on phasing out second-hand clothes and shoes. You also have to focus on creating an enabling environment for investors to come here and actually invest in building up factories and building up a manufacturing base. The policy around second-hand goods and shoes, true, that has to be looked at, but I think for us, if we create the right enabling environment and promote investment, that will go a much, much longer way.
Despite the challenges, stakeholders are optimistic that government strategy to revive these companies as well as increase public-private partnership within the subsector will bear fruits. Industry players are also urging the government to improve the ease of doing business so as to reduce the high cost of production to ensure product competitiveness.
You look at what's happening in Europe, the impact of Brexit. When you look at what's happening in Latin America, yields and returns are down, and Africa is being seen as the next frontier for high returns.
Currently, limited market access is one of the major challenges inhibiting growth of the local textile and apparel subsector. Regina Manyara Gitao reporting for Channel 1 Business.